Got some buzz bots here. I guess I could have taken the make 2/1/1s. Maybe. Looks like green is just like not open. Not a single green card in any of these packs. Looks like I need to be blue rod. Well, I mean, I did take the Brilliance Unleash, so that's good. Unlucky. Oatmeal pizza, manhole missile. I guess we're just red blue. I mean, I'd love to take this Frog Butler, but we're gonna see some green cards this pack. We don't really have a reason to be red yet. We didn't see any nobodies. We didn't see any Mauser Foundries. Let's just take these two. Well, this is not looking good. Well, now there's the best two blue-red cards in the pack. I guess we can just take them. The other option is really nothing. Anything is possible with two Frog Butlers. Hey, Game Dare. I'll do this for a couple hours and play some DW4, I suspect. Could do Boomborough instead. I think Boomborough's up. I don't know. What? Huh? I hear it's Friday in California. Huh? We got the nobody. I mean, I tried to be green, but the table won't let me be green. Kind of unfortunate. I'm pretty sure this card sucks. I kind of want to take bot bashing time. Everything pizza, we can't use it. Can't really use Don and Raph either. We just take, did we take Ooze Spill and Donatello? Sounds correct. Did we not get any Mouser Foundries in this entire draft? Holy crap, though. I mean, red-blue is definitely the right call. I don't think we're going to be playing this guy, but... No Mouser Foundries is really bad. That's like the key card in red-blue. We did get a Mechanized Ninja Cavalry, but... I want to play this, even though it kills a lot of my guys. Looks like a typical red-blue deck. Oh, did the thing mess up? Gameplay mode. Looks like the chat's messed up. Hey, McWin sauce. Oh, maybe it's not messed up. You remember to play that set? Yeah. I can see that. Hey, Super George 4-3. Thanks for the prime. Being able to counter a sneak is pretty great. You're not gonna miss the Oroku, yeah. An uncommon that's better than Citadel Siege. Was Citadel Siege the one where you exile a card and you could play it next turn? Or is that the one that puts a counter on all your creatures? Three green, make it 3/3. Every comment, put a counter on a creature and give it vigilance. Not my Krang, anything but that. Oh no. How will I ever recover from this? I will never be able to financially recover from my Krang being sent to an uneasy alliance demise. Classic white black. They didn't have a 1-drop on turn 1, so they lost. Classic. It's a classic. Enemy is sad. Yeah. Bonk bonk. Bigger green, make it 3/3. Is it an enchantment or something, or is it a creature? What are we talking? It's an enchantment, I'm guessing. I don't know. What? Remember, wasn't that like a common in Kamigawa? It was like a 5-mana 5/5 haste or something. Uh-huh. It is messed up. I was right. Enemy is just rage quitting. Classic. They didn't have they got annihilated and so they're rage quitting. It's a classic. Yeah, I know chat's messed up. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it right now. It requires me to, like, redo everything, and I don't really have time to do that here, obviously. Sorry about the chat being messed up. Classic. Classic rope concede. Surprised they didn't wait till my turn to rope some more. No, this is it's called Social Stream Ninja. And it's relatively complex. It has a lot of options, and unfortunately I didn't mess with the profiles properly, so. Hey, Zante Knowles. Thanks for this up. Yeah, no Mauser Foundries. It's really hard to play Red Blue when you don't have Mauser Foundry. It's like the most important card. But sure, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna have to spend an hour messing around with this stuff. Interesting. I don't even know what I'm looking for. This is probably fine. Not really sure what I could really go for that matters here. Ah, I can kill that. Very funny. Oh, I could have attacked for one. I was not paying attention. I mean, drawing some lands would be nice. I did discard a land, I guess. Oh, they have they have 3 spells in their hand? That's not a good sign. Really needed to draw some lands, I guess. Those aren't lands. Where are my lands at? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack with their Mauser. Okay, I guess I just don't have lands in my deck. I guess I just don't have lands in my deck. Cool. Guess I just don't have lands, chat. There are no lands in my deck. Cool. There are no lands in my opponent's deck either. I don't know if our opponent ever drew a land that game past turn 4. Card does not impress me very much. Of course. The moment I play my Rock Soldiers, this happens, by the way. Classic. Am I going to miss TMNT? I probably not. Yeah, I usually play a main deck Shatter in all my decks. So, it's not surprising. There's just too many artifacts in the set that you need to blow up. Last game I blew up everything pizza. This game I blew up is... Of course it's a 7/7. 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 Of freaking course. Classic henchbots. Classic. Mm-hmm. Bow, 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 bow. What happened at the qualifier? I didn't win. Hope that helps. Yeah, using Mind Transfer Protocol on the Nunchaku is one of my favorite things to do in the format. I have the 4-hour sealed event. I can upload it to YouTube unedited. I don't think anybody wants to watch that. You want to watch an old man rage? Yeah, that's a very curious desire you have. The hand is all lands. I could have maybe played a little different here, but Lash Ronin. I mean, I've got Northampton farm, right? I swear to God, that thing doesn't have trample, does it? Did I just kill myself? I think it doesn't have trample, does it? Okay. That would be pretty funny if I did, though. Last. Ah. Damn it. If I was thinking about it, I knew this card was in the top 5 cards of my deck. I could have just attacked with this and killed them. Why is it in all my decks it's so hard for me to win? Do other people not have the same problem I do? I almost get decked every game in every deck. I don't want this to be like, I don't want to be like this. But other streamers play Orzhov. Yeah. Orzhov, you don't get to play Orzhov in best of 2, or pick 2 rather. We're playing 17 lands and a blue land cycler, and we have Manhole Missile and I don't know which one of these we're supposed to play. Classic. Darkus_Mage Classic. You don't missile the kitty? No. No. Kind of weird. Like, it was either Wrath or nothing, right? I'm not putting this on the bottom. I need the lands for Krang, so it's kind of weird to have 6 cards on hand and not put anything in the bottom, right? But I guess we're dead now. Guess I should have thought about our opponent playing Ground Truck and Dirtbag on turn 6. Or turn 5. And I don't have a retro mutation, so I can't win. I should have thought about that one, huh? Or a Sewer Valence Camp. I guess we're just Gaga dead. I guess I should have missiled and tried to find another surveillance cam, although they have this, so I don't think it really matters. Oh. Wait a minute. Maybe. Perhaps. I mean, there's any chance we actually... There's no chance we get rid of this, right? There's just... Oh, is this an island? I didn't even know this is an island. Why is this an island? This looks like a freaking forest. What a goddamn scam. If I had used the manhole missile, I would have had it this turn, right? And then I would have easily won. So it was my fault not putting this on the bottom. I guess I maybe... Yeah, if we had just gotten rid of the Raphael, we would have won. So that's on me. Yeah, we would have easily won if I'd done that. Darkest Mage told me to get rid of the Raph, but I'm like, there's no... Intellectually, I try to disagree with Darkest Mage, and I was just wrong. So, my fault. Foundations draft? Holy crap. No, thank you. Everyone's on Cube? Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I'm not streaming Magic for the next 2 weeks. there's nothing to do, so. Yeah, I mean, people seem to enjoy Cube, so I have to believe at some point that I'm in the minority. I mean, that's not a variance thing, that's just a result of. Pardon me. It's a result of just being a high powerful format. Individual decisions matter a lot less when cards can just hard carry you. Kind of an insane pack. Lessons from Life and Pachyderm and. I like Mouser Foundry a lot. It's very possible we're actually a blue-red deck and not green-blue-red, but I'm gonna hope I'm gonna be green-blue-red. I guess I'll just take the gems, honestly, and we're not gonna be playing cool but rude. Well, we didn't get any green cards, so we're probably blue-red. You saw people playing Poison Dart Frog in Standard? Frog Butler is likely better than that, but guess I don't know how important the reach is. I think we're supposed to be red-blue, but there's no... The only other card here is Omni Cheese Pizza, which I guess is fine, but... Well, this sucks. This pool is complete garbage. Green is just not open, man. I tried to be green so badly and it just didn't work. What the hell? What are these two doing here? What? Alright. I don't understand. Maybe we'll get 2 wins and get out of here. I mean, our pool is completely unplayable, so... We don't even have close to enough playables. We don't have close to enough playables in this deck. Not even close. Not even close. Or like a green-red deck, I guess. Alright, well. Hopefully we'll be able to get 2 wins. I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, Poison Dart Frog has reach, Whereas Frog Butler has the Death Touch, right? I assume Death Touch is better than Reach if on a 1-1. So. Looks like it crashed out. I don't know. I'll restart it. Oh, I just got the Arena Direct for collector's boxes in the email. You should probably check it yourself. If you won collector's boxes. I don't need buzz bots in my deck, so this is gonna kill me. I won one box. So. Classic turn 1 beaver when I mind the draw. Yeah, classic. Or just Gaga dead. Enemy had the actual not perfect draw on the play. Classic. Is it Shredder? I will concede if this is a Shredder. Actual not perfect on the play. Classic. I just confirmed the order. Doesn't help that my deck is completely unplayable, but I mean, I guess we do this. It's slightly more mana efficient, but... Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't expect the quintessential Katana Zoo Escapees opener. Not the exile, no! We did put 3 lands on the bottom, but we also put our disenchant on the bottom, unfortunately. I guess we can search for the disenchant here, and that's pretty funny. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Draw 3 cards next turn. Oh, yeah. All right. Ah! The Guardian stance. One, two, three. I actually forgot I had this card in play. Classic 4 mana draw 10. Classic. It doesn't get more classic than that. Couldn't use our Northampton farm as we need to have reach. April's gonna kill us, actually. Let's get rid of our April here. Get out of here, April. It's gonna kill us. Very funny. Yeah, very funny. Oh, I misstaffed. I should have gotten the double strike one back anyway. Can we get one more win to put this deck into the dirt where it belongs? How much damage did my Cool Butt Root even do last game? Like, I know it did a lot, but I don't know. We're playing like, what, 19 mana, 20 mana in this deck? 19? 19 into Omni Cheese. I don't know how people sometimes play 16 lands in their decks. Can you believe it? We play this or April? What do you think? Play April. Guarantee draw a card. It looks like this would have been better. I don't know. Like, if there was a land on top, this is better, but there's no land on top, then April's better. Not sure which one is correct in this particular spot. I think it's close either way. There were 14 lands in my deck at 30 cards. So it's 50-50 shot. Almost. Okay. Do I kill everything pizza, or do I kill the sewer valence cam? I think I kill the sewer valence cam. They're pretty far from being able to even use everything pizza at this point. And I can nobody the rock soldiers anyway. Rock soldiers have been so good. So we can play Mikey and Dawn, and then we can have 2 chances at a land. Or we can just play this and kill them. I think playing this and killing them is probably the better option. Oh, hey, Raphael. Thanks for the raid. What were you doing? I assume draft is some variety, but some people like to play cube. I'm not one of them. I know some people do. This is basically gonna be my last day of Magic for a couple weeks until the new set comes out because there's nothing to do. Kind of done with turtles after today, and not interested in cubes, so wait for the new set to come out. When does it come out? April 19th or something? Let me check. April 21st it comes out? So 2 weeks from today, I think. Yeah, it's been tough playing a limited streamer for sure. Deciding whether I want to level this up or not. I guess we can do this first. Okay. I guess I could have maybe... well, I don't want to draw this mountain, so I'm just going to use my Cowabunga here. I didn't want to draw this either, but I can just discard it. Okay, well. What? Guy, what? What? Come on. What do I have to kill this in my deck? Do I have anything? I don't even know if I have anything that kills it. Well, we're gonna find out today. Oh, I have a return to nothing. There we go. I have a return to the sewers. I have 1 return to the sewers. What? Bro, I got 7 cards in my hand? Are you serious? Bro. What? What? Bro. Hmm. Ooh. Is it worth attacking here to deal 3? Yeah, maybe. I think it actually is. Oh, not this one. Oh, let me enter my land! How much damage did Cool But Rude do there? Did it do like 12 damage? I think that card's pretty bad, but it is. All right. This deck is horrific. I tried to be green blue and then I was not green blue, but we still have 5 forests in our deck because of Michelangelo BFF. Oh man, we've got time to move on over. The king is here. Oh baby.
Excuse me, Darkest underscore Mage. You did not attack with your Mauser. Your opponent might not have blocked, and you missed the 1 damage equity.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Next time it comes up, I'll definitely attack. Oh god. No, it's fine. I was gonna say I forgot to use the counter, but we're fine. We have this thing. Okay. That is a strange card to put there. Michelangelo Mutant BFF chooses to attack. It creates a mutagen token. I go to my declare attacker step. I go to declare blockers. They block with a 3/5. I pass as a 5/5 is greater than a 3/5. What kind of tricks will our opponents unleash? They play Mind Transfer Protocol, turning their Genghis Frog from a 3/5 into a 6/7, which is greater than my 5/5. However, they did not account for the fact that I could have a trick of my own. I cast Return to the Sewers on Genghis Frog in response. Because I did this in response to Mind Transfer Protocol, it does not resolve, and therefore they do not draw a card, for this is countered upon resolution, because it has no legal targets. I have truly outplayed my opponent this time. They did not see that coming. If they had known I had it, they would not have fallen into my trap. But here we are. I have an April O'Neil Hacktivist, but our opponent also plays April O'Neil Hacktivist. Maybe there's something to the power level of that card that makes people want to play it in all their decks. However, I've had mine in play for multiple turns, while they have only had it in play for a singular turn. It does not bode well for our opponent, the fact that I've had it for multiple turns. Now we attack with Michelangelo Mutant BFF. It is a 6/6 that can only be blocked by a singular creature. Our opponent has a 3/4 and a 1/5. Ill-suited to block our mighty Mutant BFF. We could play Mikey and Dawn, Party Planners, and we have a cycle land to help us get more cards by shuffling away the top card of our deck if we don't like it. However, maybe we don't want our opponent's April O'Neil to stay in play, and so therefore, instead, I propose this. We sacrifice our Mauser Foundry, dealing 3 damage to April O'Neil. This also allows us to create a 1/1 robot token. We then cast Manhole Missile on April O'Neil, dealing 6 damage. It is a 1/5, so it is placed into the graveyard as a state-based action. We then draw TCRI building. Play it, gain a life. Our end of turn trigger happens. We've played 1 card type this turn. We have drawn 1 card with April O'Neil. Our opponent is under the gun. How will they deal with April O'Neil and the fact that we have a Mikey and Dawn? And we have a Michelangelo Mutant BFF attacking relentlessly every single turn. Truly, they are in a dire strait. However, all is not lost. You don't like this? I thought people loved this stuff, man. Now we have the option of using Turtle Lair on our Michelangelo BFF or playing Raphael from the top of our deck. What shall we choose? We choose playing Raphael from the top of our deck. We then wow. This is one of this deck is pretty bad, but it does have some rares. So I'm just practicing in case WotC is watching and they want to give me coverage. Maybe a commentary for coverage, you know. I gotta kick it up a notch. Get that high energy going, because I know that's what everybody loves. High energy Darkus_Mage. I'm not even getting early access accounts. My transdimensional bovine has been defeated by a spicy oatmeal pizza. Things are not looking good for our hero. Yeah, I know, it's messed up. Why don't I play Cube? I don't know if that's a real question or not, but... Probably not a good sign for me if they... we should probably just do this. They didn't discard a card. Probably tells me that they have Baxter in their hand, huh? Mutant BFF, perhaps? Raphael Tough Turtle, or a land. I'd honestly rather just shuffle these back into my deck. But I guess, I don't know. I guess we want to draw. I guess. Okay. Another manhole missile, maybe. I think they have a Baxter they're gonna play here, maybe. They could have untapped their guy and blocked that thing. They have another manhole missile? Okay. Weird. A lot of removal. I probably shouldn't have played the land, but that's okay. And they probably have another premium removal spell in their hand. Not the Trog. How could you do this to your Mauser like this? The betrayal. Faithfully serving Mauser. Didn't want to gain 1 life, I guess. Are we getting hasted? They have a 7/7 haste? They have 7/7 haste? Oh, okay. No, they don't. The fillet is here. Ooh. Were they dead on board? If I think they were dead on board. But why would I want to win the game when I could instead draw cards? We all know the answer to that one. I mean, wouldn't you rather draw cards than win? I mean, I'm having fun. I too would rather choose to draw cards. Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Probably 7 mana 7/7 haste and killing me. 7/7 haste flipping over a 5/4 trample. That would be bad. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. I mean, anybody can win. It's not about winning. Anybody can win. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can win the game. It's about doing mental damage to your opponent. It's about inflicting trauma that will last for days. It's how I leave my mark on the world. Dealing lasting psychic damage to my opponent. I can fall to sleep tonight, pleased that I have impacted the world in a positive manner. Can you play this deck 1? I can. Turns out, when you have April O'Neil and Mikey and Don, you just need a pile of complete garbage and just fling it at your opponent, and it doesn't matter what you do. Let me get up and stretch for a second. All right. Not bad, not bad. All right, give me a moment here. Gosh darn it. It's everybody's favorite time. You know what time it is. Are you ready? I know many of my people in chat, they go to the movies all the time, right? Hello. I know a lot of my viewers go to the movies all the time. And I have a movie trailer for you today. This stream is sponsored by A24's Back Rooms. It's about a furniture store owner who vanishes after discovering a mysterious doorway in his basement that leads to an endless network of interconnected rooms. From Kane Persons, the preeminent creator of the Backrooms YouTube series, this tense psychological horror thriller explores the suffocating dread of liminal spaces and the unknown lurking behind them. Starring Renat Reigns, Renate R. Sentimental value, worst person in the world, and Chiwetel Ejiofor from Doctor Strange, The Martian, Venom, and 12 Years a Slave, and from Kane Parsons, who's known for Kane Pixels. It's in theaters May 29th. Here is the trailer.
I found something in the store.
Okay. What did you find?
The place. I found a place.
There's something just very mysterious about VHS tapes. Like that greeny texture, right? This, you know, the resolution. But yeah, that is the trailer for A24's Backrooms. That looked pretty interesting. That was pretty scary. I liked it. I liked a lot of the VHS stuff. The creepy dots and the doot-doots in the background. I'm sure if I were to watch this in theaters, the sound quality would blow. I would be like I was really there with the doot-doots. And yeah, I guess this is supposed to take place in the 90s. I mean, maybe it's trying to cater to an audience that is on the older side, as you might imagine. You remember back in the day when people used to go to stores? Brick and mortar stores to purchase furniture? Back in my day, it was just like this. Look at all this bargain furniture I could have bought. They were gonna throw it out, but I'm like, you know what? I'll give you $10. They just gave it all to me. But I'm a big. This reminds me of back in the day. I used to play an NES game called Swords and Serpents and you had to like make a map like this. He had to draw a map to get progress in that game. I appreciate this. I can totally get behind what they're doing there. And but there's something, like I said, there's something about the graininess and the resolution of VHS stuff that very, very creepy. When do you think that changed? You know, I guess like what year do you think people the cameras changed from this stuff into, you know, modern day? Is like, you know, was it early 2000s, I want to say? But anyways, that is our sponsor for today. Thank you for Backrooms. All right. Yeah, I know the chat's messed up. Basically, I was trying to experiment on getting my DW4 chat to work, and I couldn't. My experiment overwrote my old settings, and so and I don't have my old settings anywhere. I didn't back up my settings before messing around, so I'm gonna have to like redo my chat from the ground up. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but I can't fix it within a couple minutes. So probably 06 with the introduction of consumer grade megapixel and local denoising implementation and digital camera. Oh, is that noise? Yeah. Your mother-in-law works at a furniture store. They still exist. I refuse. Like, I am of the opinion that furniture stores and especially bed stores, like mattress stores, are just money laundering fronts. So like, have you looked at it? Have you looked at it? Or like, there's like a mattress firm, and then it'll be like across the street, there will be like another like Mattress USA. You're like, wait a, there ain't no way that the market is so open that they can have two mattress stores across from each other at this intersection. There ain't no way. People buy beds like once every 8 to 10 years. Like, what is going on here? Apparently mattresses that are just low overhead items that cost like $1 to make. Really? I would have thought it takes like 40 or 50 bucks to make a mattress, but that's what I would have assumed. I know furniture has like, you know, furniture is definitely a business where you're really paying for the expertise, right? Like the raw materials for furniture are dollars, right? Like however much you want to pay somebody to put it together, and then they keep the stores open until the land is worth more than the store cost to build. Interesting. Anyways, pretty sick here that we got a trophy with this. Just a pile of really bad cards, but we have rares, so it doesn't matter. We did lose to the white-black deck who went turn 1 Dreambeavers, so when I was on the draw. We're gonna do this for a little bit, for about another hour, and then we'll switch over to Dragon Warrior 4. I know people love Dragon Warrior 4. They can't wait to see like more Dragon Warrior 4 speedruns. All right, what are we doing? Do another draft, I guess. Draft mode. Titles. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my final day of MTG Arena until the new set comes out. I don't know when it's gonna come out. Is it 2 weeks? Any knowers in chat? Two weeks, yeah. So we got 2 weeks. I'll probably play a couple more days of Dragon Warrior 4 speedrunning, and then we'll probably play some Darkest Dungeon next week. Darkest Dungeon is like massively discounted on Steam right now. There's also the whole Resident Evil series is massively discounted. I don't know which one people are more interested in seeing, but I haven't played any Resident Evils. What are we doing here? Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2 are like massively discounted. There's like a collector's bundle that's like all DLCs for $40 for both games. You can buy the base games for like $3 or something, but April 21st, yeah. Does machines, you say? Okay. I mean, do I need to take those rock soldiers? Is it the best card here? Yeah, did you play the new game mode yet, Bit Guy? I'm talking about Darkest Dungeon 2. There's a couple new game modes in Darkest Dungeon 1, too. There's like the Farmstead, and then there's like Butcher's Circus. I mean, it's either Rock Soldiers or Slithering Cryptid. Okay, I guess we're red blue. No, we're red green blue. We're green blue, right? I mean, a freaking fourth. We're getting Frog Butler this late, and a Metalhead. All right, hello. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Okay. And the green blue land would have been nice, but I mean, we're definitely going to be playing green with this stuff, huh? I don't think we're going to be playing this, but maybe. So is it Saved by the Shell and Return to the Sewers? Seems correct. The red-white land would be good too. Hopefully that tables. I want the oatmeal pizza probably, and maybe the land. We have Michelangelo Mutant BFF and maybe Tenderize. Or do we want Escape Tunnel? Or do we want Manhole Missile? Is Manhole Missile better than Tenderize? Could be. Could be. I wonder if, was Ragamuffin Raptor better than Mutant Michelangelo? I don't know. I don't know if I really needed a 5-drop more than a 4-drop. Drawing cards is not something I'm going to be lacking, I think. Take the green-black land for the pizza face. Maybe we'll get a everything pizza next pack. I mean, I'm set up for everything pizza with these lands, right? Don't currently have one, but who knows what the future will bring. Ah! I guess we can take Mutagen Man and Courier. We got 2 Spicies to get, and a Pizza Face, and an Omni Cheese, so... Seems reasonable. Well, this is a pile of complete blanks. We could take the Venice, because we have the Nunchaku. Could also take Buzzbots to help us against Dreambeavers. And we also have Does Machine, so we need artifacts for that. I don't want to just take these 2 though. Another metalhead. Improvised arsenal is not really what we're looking for. Could take Go Ninja Go here. I'm not against it. We have a lot of ETBs in this deck. It's gonna be Cantrip Killer Guy. Oh, we did get the everything pizza in the last pack. Green blue land, I guess. We could take Ice Cream Kitty, but we don't. Okay, well we got one anyway. We could take Nobody with. We have a lot of artifacts for it. I guess we'll take the Nobody. This deck is completely gas. We have so many good cards, holy moly. Like, how are we gonna... How are we gonna cut 10 cards from this? How is that possible? I don't mind playing 45. I mean, I'm happy with all these cards. Like, in all seriousness, what are we cutting? I mean, I guess we don't have anything for Saved by the Shell to protect. We don't need this. We don't have some, like, April O'Neil to protect. Kind of garbage. What are we gonna flicker? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 coming to play abilities. What am I gonna flicker? I don't know. What are my 11 coming to play abilities? Our deck might be too good for this. I usually like having one Slither Encrypted in my deck, but our deck actually might be too good for it. No, I gotta keep retro mutation. It's my only way to kill a creature that's bigger than a 4/4. I'm fine with just keeping that like this, I guess. Too lazy to cut any more cards. I mean, I get decked all the time, so. I guess I should have kept Pizza Face over Ragamuffin Raptor. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to kill the 3/2 instead. A little bit unlucky. If we had Mulligan, we would have won that game. If I probably needed to keep the pizza face instead of a land. A little bit unlucky. It was definitely the mulliganing the pizza face in the bottom that cost us the game, so. Probably need to put a land on the bottom. Our deck has a lot of lands in it. Bro, why are you attacking? Why are we wasting our lives here when you're... Why are you attacking like that? Like, come on. Have some respect for the game. Tap, like, seriously. You know what I'm saying, chat? Having some respect for the game. You get it? You picking up what I'm putting down? Probably should have missed a damage there. That's okay. Have some respect for the game! Doesn't our guy have trample? No respect for the game. I'll tell you what, one thing that you can't underestimate in these formats is the card that says you can only block with one creature. Like, you remember in ECL that 4-mana Safe Right Cavalry, I think is what it's called? The 4-mana 4/4? Mutant BFF has the same text, and it's just... It turns out that stalking ability is so good. Makes it so your opponent can just never block your creatures profitably. It's been a long time since they put stalking on a card, so... If you're wondering why it's called stalking, it's because of the Mirage card, Stalking Tiger, which I think was the first card to have that text. There's a 3 and a green 3/3 that can only be blocked by one creature. I don't know if we're ever gonna have a set like Mirage again. I don't know. Maybe I don't think it's actually nostalgia talking. I don't know if anybody's actually tried looking at the artwork in Mirage. But the artwork in Mirage is just 10 out of 10 bangers everywhere. And I just think that that sort of art style is just not possible nowadays. Being on the play is going to be a lot better, but... Oh, God. Forest, please. Yeah. Mirage art is just, holy crap. It really is just mind-blowing how good it is. Our metalhead's gonna have to do a lot of work to save us in this game. Man, being on the draw is so bad. I hate it. I hate it. You know what sucks? Never drawing a goddamn forest. It sucks, man. No, bro. Not like this. Bro. Ah. Jesus. Alright, man. 07 Courier of Comestibles. Huh. Well, they're empty-handed. Did we just go for it? I guess we just go for this, right? Like, I don't think I want to play Oatmeal and I don't think I want to play Oatmeal and Second in Response. You're glad Turtles is leaving this set sucked? I think this set's fine. Close one. Whew. Close one. That was spicy. That was a spicy game. Our opponent had was multicolored tutus dot deck. We're gonna draw land. Are we gonna draw a land? Lando! Ooh, Lando! It was a mountain, my only mountain in my deck, by the way. So even if they kill this, I have a play next turn. What's it like? What's it like? Might as well not let it die to Mauser or manhole missile, right? Ah! What are we doing here? That is a legal play. We're gonna need to draw some spells at some point. Any spells, anyone? Any spell gamers in the chat? We found a spell. Do we want to kill this? Do we want to draw a manhole missile, or do we want to draw a random card? What do you think? Because I can nobody and return Novel Nunchaku and play it, or I can nobody the Omni Cheese Pizza and use Manhole Missile on the nobody. So basically, I'm asking, I could draw a random card, or I can draw Manhole Missile. Which one is better? I think I'd rather draw a random card than a Manhole Missile at this point. Well, that's pretty good. So now what do we want to do? I think now we actually want to return the Nunchaku, right? I mean, 1-2 seems fine and it's an army of 1-1s. Also just draws Pizza Face, so. I'm a taker of actions. Okay. It certainly is a lot of value. Everything pizza being an instant was a mistake. There's no reason to, like, allow me to use it during my opponent's draw step or during combat. It should just be a sorcery. It's very dumb. Oh, we're on the play for the finals of this draft? I should have gone for Mountain. I forgot I had this guy in my hand. I don't think it really matters. But... yeah, 5 colors free. Yeah. What the hell? The classic scry and then... Oh, I thought they were going to scry and then play everything pizza. Oh, it would have been a classic. Yeah, we made a mistake not getting Mountain. Big mistake. Man, we really needed to draw a land. We really, 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 really needed to draw a land. Are you effing kidding me? Oh, we need to draw a land or we're dead. Not, we're dead. Unlucky. We could have played Metalhead to bounce the token everything pizza and then disenchanted the real everything pizza. But yeah, we didn't draw a land. Unlucky. Yeah, good deck. Never actually drew this card. Huh. Yeah, just unlucky. Unlucky. Alright, we'll do one more draft. Last draft of the set. Pick it up in stretch, and we'll do the last draft of the set. Alright, be right back. All right. Last draft of TMNT. Will we be able to draft black white? We're gonna end up going an entire set where black white is the best and not drafting black white a single time. Actual 0%er. We never got to play black white. Not a single time. Well, Armageddon is pretty good with blue black. Do we go Surveillance Cam or do we go Omni Cheese Pizza? What do you think? Oh my god. Shut up. Omni Cheese or Surveillance Cam? I should have gone Surveillance Cam. Blue black it is. I mean, we can go blue black or we could go what? Ragamuffin Raptor, Death in the Family? Let's try blue black. Oh goodness. Well, we're definitely gonna be black. But am I supposed to take Lord Dreg or am I supposed to take Pachyderm or am I supposed to take another Omni Cheese? Do I want to take Ray Fillet or Buzzbots in blue black? I don't think I'm gonna need 4 drops. Surveillance came back. All right. Blue black I think was actually underdrafted in this set. I liked it a lot. Yeah, but Buzzbots is also good with null, right? We want to splash white for Karai? We could. I'm not against it. I don't know if that's better than Naroku here. Probably not. Lessons from Life is very good with Armagon. The cards you want in blue black are different than the ones you want in white black though. Take the gems. Like stuff like anchovy and banana pizza is like borderline unplayable. And in black white. Okay, so we didn't get any blue cards this pack. Or rather, we didn't get any black cards this pack, I should say. Okay, we got 2 of these guys. We want banana pizza, probably more than a green blue land. Leatherhead and tainted treats, you say? Yeah, it looks like we're not really going to be blue. Unfortunately. Got no Squirrelinoids, unfortunately, which is exactly what we needed. Yeah, it's either cutting a Pachyderm or cutting a draw 2. I don't want to cut a draw 2 for Armagon, so. I guess we don't cut one of these, unfortunately. Deck needed like 2 Frog Butlers and it was like a 9 out of 10, but yeah, no Butlers. Like trying to play green without Butlers is so bad. We didn't see one though, right? I think I would have taken it if I'd seen one. We didn't see Mona Lisa either. Cutting Cowabunga is Looney Tune behavior when you have Leatherhead and Mikey and Don. You always play Cowabunga when you have those 2 cards. I can cut Gungus Frog for it. I just have too many 4-drops that are good, right? Better cut this for the 4/4. Yeah, Cowabunga's great. I would definitely not cut it. Yeah, I mean, if this is the 4/4, it'd be so much better here, right? Against red blue, they likely have Manhole Missile, right? So I don't want to play a 1/3 first. Jesus Christ. Not drawing a land is so tilting. You thought it was a sealed only card? What? This card? This card's amazing. What are you talking about? Boom, 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 boom. Do people play this card in standard? It's like a decent reanimation target. Eight mana's a lot? It's too slow? Well, obviously you're not paying 8 mana for it, chat. You're not playing 8 mana for 8 drops. It's like saying Omniscience is too slow. Yeah, I think the game is over if you already if you have 10 mana to cast Omniscience. I agree. If your goal is to hardcast Omniscience, you're probably not doing it right. Type 2? Okay, boomer. Have you thought about playing any Type 1.5 decks? How about some Type 1? How is it rude? Like, are you trying to mask the fact that you're a boomer? Like, what does that benefit you? You meant unlimited. Wait, what? You thought? Wait, you thought the shark was a sealed? Ah! Don't try to quote 17 lands to me. You know what happens? People like take the shark and put it in their 17 land black white decks, and they're like, wow, this card sucks. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck in your 17 land black white deck. Have you tried playing it in a 22 land green black deck?
Well, you see, Strixhaven is the set for me because I'm a boomer and I really like Type 1 and I can't wait to cast Brainstorm and Ancestral Recall that's in Strixhaven.
Boomer senses tingling. Oh boy.
But Strimmer, I see only 17 land decks.
Yeah, man. You're right. Is the lesson learned that hexproof is a fair and balanced mechanic? I feel like that's the lesson we're learning. I will decline. That's is everyone in chat is a boomer like me who knows what type magic is? Well, yeah. I mean, my analytics from my stream is that we're 99% white males between 25 and 45. My are the people who watch me. I played that wrong. If they had a save by the shall I lose, so I should have just killed the 7/7 there and not gone for the win. I got sloppy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a boomer. Are you saying that you don't want to be like me? Get Chrome Dome? Chrome Dome into guac and marshmallow pizza for the win? They would have needed 2 more mana. Maybe 2 guac and marshmallow pizzas would have done it. Yeah. Everybody wants to be like Mike. That's another oldie. You're talking about Mikey Angelo? Everybody wants to be like Mikey Angelo? I believe you. God freaking damn it, man. I can't wait for this card to not be, like, anywhere near me. Like, F this card. The 3rd best card in the set.
I play Oroku. I draw a card because I dealt 3 damage to you and it was unblocked.
Dude, F off. I called it. People who were in my chat, I called it in spoiler season that like, oh boy, I can't wait to lose to turn 1 Dreamweavers, and boy was it correct. That's actually why I got knocked out of the qualifier, by the way. I got knocked out of the qualifier for turn 1 Dreamweaver, turn 2 Oroku, and I didn't have an answer. It was a Darkus_Mage classic. I was 6-2 and lost in the final round to Dreamweaver into Oroku. It was Dreamweaver into Oroku into another Dreamweaver. Just for the ultimate letdown. This is probably a mistake. I should have sacked the life. Now I die to any ninja from the flyer. Should have just gained 3.
I'm sure they think they really got me by emoting good game and then killing my 9/6. They just think they're next leveling me. To be clear, they good gamed me first. So. Do you still think that the shark is a sealed only card? Our opponent had Beaver into a Roku and we still won. Yeah, I mean you always play Cowabunga when you have Mikey and Dawn, Leatherhead, and 2 sharks. I mean I would play 3 of this card if I had it. Am I allowed to cackle after that? What kind of cackle though? Like a corny one or maniac or like an Ojo-sama laugh? Like probably should have cycled before playing this, maybe. I think bit donations have Keka laughs on them. I cast Mauser attack. Can we shuffle our deck? I mean, we didn't need the land, I guess.
That was a good draw. I take eight either way, right? Either I kill Maref and Leo and I get double strike from this and this. It's 8 either way, so. I think our opponent's regretting not blocking last turn. Did we cast Shark every game? Is that how we won? I think we did. Not bad for the last draft of the format. So we're never able to draft black-white the entire format. Not a single time. Not a single time. I only cast it twice in one game as my opponent enraged me after like saying good game and then grounded for lifing my 9/6 as if they somehow outplayed me. As if I wasn't going to attack for 9 if they didn't emote me good game, right? That's what really gets me. Is that they truly believe I wasn't going to attack for 9 unless they emoted me to try to BM me, right? But it was worth it in the end because I got to BM them right back. Look, I didn't start it, but I finished it. All right? I'm just saying. We're over here. We're over here trying to emulate Billy Joel, all right? Something about fires and we didn't start them. But yeah, we how many rares do we have in this deck? Good amount of rares. I never wanted the second Pachyderm, so Pizza Face is mid. I never wanted the second Pachyderm. Ended up being fine that I didn't play it. I think it was correct to not play it. The Genghis Frog ended up being pretty good. So we never drew lessons from life, right? That's sad. This would have been pretty insane in our deck. The Sewer Valence game was amazing. Sewer Valence game is another card that's just like, I'm kind of happy we're not going to have it in the format anymore. Because none of my opponents played it right, and I did. And it was so good for me. And if our opponents ever played it right, then it would have been so good for them too. But like, this card existing in the format is so toxic. I left Westwind Avatar in the sideboard. Yeah, it turns out a 7/7 that sacks lands is not something I want in my deck with 2 sharks. Who knew? Yeah, Sewer Valence Kim is so toxic. Just like Plumeveil. I'm a Plumeveil hater. Plumeveil actually, like... Plumeveil mentally scarred me for life. I'm still taking psychic damage to this day from Plumeveil. You guys don't remember Plumeveil? It was 3 mana. It was Azorius, Azorius, Azorius. 4/4 Flash Flying Defender. It was played as a one of in constructed decks. And in limited, you could never play around it. And if your opponent ever had it, you just lost on the spot. I got annihilated by Plumeveil so many times that it now just enrages me whenever they print a flash creature with greater than 3 toughness. It just enrages me. Because all it does is ruin limited. Like, the Renette in this set is a 4/3, so I don't care about that one. Yeah, OPS 3 mana open can never attack. That is correct. And it also applied to constructed, because I tried to play like tribal decks. Like I went turn 2 like Lord of Atlantis, and then turn 3 my opponent has like 2 vivid lands and a reflecting pool. And like, can I attack with my Lord of Atlantis into 2 vivid lands and a reflecting pool? Because if they have Plumeveil, I lose on the spot. Very frustrating. But then if I play like a Merfolk Lord and pass, they just like untap and fire spout me. Deal 3 to everything. So just like, either I attack and lose to Plumeveil, or I don't attack and then play a Lord and they fire spout me. There's just no way to win. But yeah. Kami is still showing up against some standard robot decks. Yeah. Like, tapping on the upkeep is, like, pretty low value, honestly. It's untapping your big creature and blocking theirs, or tapping a mana gun in the upkeep, like tapping a Badger Mole Cub to land on the upkeep is pretty sick, but another kind of neat play that you can do is you just untap your mana creature. So it's just if you just want to draw cards, you can do that too. It's really versatile. Oh, giving all tokens, you can like play it and then let the token resolve and then give all creatures haste and play it, untap it, and attack. Oh, that's sick. That's a good play. Oh, we also have 2 rares in our sideboard. Forgot about that one. We never got to play this. I thought we were going to be blue-black, but... Well, that was our final draft of the format. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I only streamed Magic today so that I could get some viewers so that I could do my sponsored stream. I'm using you all for money. Now that I got my $1.80 from streaming Magic, I'm done. Yeah. Finished out the format strong. What did I end up how did I end up in this format? How did I even end up in this format? Wow, pretty bad. Pretty bad and sealed. 69% in pick 2 draft, not bad. Overall, about 68.5%. I was pretty bad in Arena Directs, but I don't know. Could have just cash apped you $2 to not play Magic today. You would have bribed me $2. Yeah, so I just wanted a heart to heart to my viewers here. For the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be playing Magic, and the reason why is, as you saw today, A, there's nothing to do in Magic. B, there's nothing to do in Magic. It's a lame duck period. It happens between every single set. So, I ended up playing 400 games of this format. I was not expecting to play that many, but not a bad format. Yeah, it's like, you know, every 3 months you get a 2-week break. And that's what we're doing here, so. I've been playing Dragon Warrior 4 speedrunning. If you don't like that, that's cool. You don't have to watch it. I'll probably be playing Darkest Dungeon either sometime this week or next week. Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2. Well, not 1 and 2, 1 or 2. Probably 1, then 2, I don't know. But yeah, I think this set ended up being a lot better than everybody expected because Spider-Man was so goddamn bad. Like, Spider-Man was like a 5 out of 10. Maybe 5.5 out of 10. This set ended up being like maybe a 7 out of 10. Either 7 out of 10. Maybe like 7.1 out of 10. This deck ended up being way better than Spider-Man, so. Yeah. Maybe Spider-Man was a 4 out of 10. That might be true. But I think saying Team NT was like a 7 out of 10. I think the set actually would have been an 8 out of 10 if it wasn't for Sally and Dreambeaver. So Sally and Dreambeaver made this set a 7 out of 10 to me. So I have a feeling that this set will be way better than the Marvel set that's coming out later this year. That Marvel set's gonna be so bad. I just know it. It's gonna be horrific. And I hope that experiment just gets done with. I hope the Marvel set will teach them a lesson. But is Star Trek only a Commander only set? I thought it was Star Trek Commander only. Are we actually getting like a real set for it? Oh, it's a full release? I don't think that'll be bad. I mean, Edge of Eternities that actually ended up being pretty good. Right? I thought Edge of Eternities, I thought the spacecraft were pretty interesting. And there was a lot of edge to be gained from the spacecraft, like whether you should attack or not. The only problem anybody had with Edge of Eternities was the lack of dual lands, right? But I mean, the Borgie was in Edge of Eternities. We can only hope that the Borgie is back. How cool would it be if they literally just made Borgie in the Star Trek set? Like a Borgified, like, Corgi. That would be so cool. You want Data's cat to be a card? The cat that changed gender to become pregnant halfway through the series? The Borg only assimilate sentient species? You think corgis aren't sentient? I think, isn't corgi one of the like smartest dog breeds? I'm not saying they're like, you know, I'm not like, exactly thinking that they're gonna start making fire by rubbing sticks together. I'm just saying. Is Q a planeswalker? The thing is, they've actually made like 4 or 5 different creatures in the Star Trek universe that could be considered like planeswalkers. But there's no planeswalkers in Universes Beyond sets. But it'd be cool if Q was, right? Yeah, like Wesley Crushers. There's also one of the early seasons had like a Daould, I think. You know, the one that was on the planet alone that lived with his human wife that was actually like an illusion. Like there was like a city on the planet and his wife was trying to defend the city from the invaders and the invaders killed his wife and so he wiped out an entire species with a thought. I think they're called the Daould. There was one of the early aliens they encountered in the series, and probably on the same level as Q, but not actually Q's. Yeah, there's also the Travelers, like Wesley Crusher. There was also one in the new series. There's like a bunch of aliens that have godlike powers that they encounter on their travels, so. Like there was one in the news. If you haven't seen the new one with Captain Pike, I forget what it's called. It's Star Trek Universes Beyond. Not Universes Beyond. What is it called? The one with Captain Pike. That one's pretty good. The Doctor on that one is so good. I recommend it. If you thought it would be bad, it's not. I'm told Star Trek Academy was complete garbage, but yeah, Strange New Worlds. Yeah, I think Strange New Worlds is actively good. They've had like 3 or 4 amazing episodes, including like the one where they all spontaneously break into song. That's a great episode. If not for the last 5 minutes of the song. But the one that with the Doctor's past is so good. Where the Doctor is an assassin and kills like a Klingon warlord. I haven't seen Picard yet. No. Anyways, I'm gonna go up and stretch for a second, and then we'll try to get a Dragon Warrior 4 running. So if you came here for Magic, we're done for the next 2 weeks. You can I'm still be streaming. I'll be playing non-Magic games. Hopefully you'll enjoy those. But Resident Evil series and the Darkest Dungeon series are deeply discounted. If you want to buy those, you want to tide yourself over for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, Lower Decks is really good. The animation. Yeah. I'm gonna restart the YouTube stream to DS9 above all, obviously. Garrick and Quark are better than like every character in most series. Yeah, the crossover episode with Strange New Worlds was really good, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about the new Star Trek set coming out in a couple months. On what we think might be in it. Because we talked about Borgie. I wonder if they have like an actual Borgie Chrome Companion might be back. Which is from Edge of Eternity, is either spaceship set. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I want to swap over to some RPG speedrunning. If you're not into that, that's cool. But if you don't know about it, I'm pretty good at it. Dragon Warrior 4 is one of the best Dragon Warriors. It's up there with the best NES games. It's a really good game for sure.